Peace and love. This is Shafiq Hussein.
And Stephen Thundercat Bruner.
Stay tuned. Suite903. Love.
See.
Shafiq and a free car means exactly what it says. In a free car. Car meaning spirit or mind. Spirit and mind having nothing to do with the physical manifestation, meaning it didn't originate here. So this is a demonstration of freedom. This is something that's infinite, that can't be circumscribed by time and space. And so Shafiq in the free cars is basically another way of saying Shafiq in a free mind state, free state of mind. I met Thundercat in 2005. Yep.
Yeah. It's been just magic. You know.
Stephen Thundercat Bruner is what you would call a unofficial, official member of Sa-Ra. The Nuclear Evolution album was finished in 2007, so we knew that album wouldn't be dropped until I think it came out June 23rd this year. So, I mean, as an artist, you only get X amount of shots to like really put like music out. So say if you were signed to a major label and you had, how many albums on the song? 16, 15 songs at the most. But how many songs did you record in the process to make them 16 songs? So that's what Shafiq and the Free Car basically originated from, basically getting some of the stuff off of the hard drives. And then I just got to thinking like, we might as well make a concept album. Nobody's made like a real studio album, start to finish, with concepts, full-on instrumentation, you know, songwriters, performers, and the whole nine. So that was the mind state.
Well, my understanding from the gate is always, it's like when I walked in the door of the house, you know, it's always been like it was magnetism. As soon as I walk in, it was like an understanding that would happen between me and him. It was kind of like unspoken. It didn't matter what would be played. You know, there would be times where he would turn me on to new music. You know, he would sit there and just, you know, wake me out like, this is something that I promise you ain't never heard this.
Well, the Sa-Ra house, when you would walk in, it would have the baby grand piano, excuse me, Rhodes. You would have Rhodes, clav, drum set. Okay, then the divider. Then the next section would be the studio with all these keyboards, and then on the side the pillow room. And then you walk into the kitchen, and then there was the studio in the kitchen. SB 1200s, 3000s, CDJs, laptops, tons of records, and then paint. And then in each individual home there was some little lab set up. So you could not come in that house and not be a part of or participate in some type of, I don't know if you hand clapping. I got my homeboys that's doing hand claps, you know, on the record. If you come into the house, you gonna participate in something. How's it working with Badu? He worked with it too. He played on all the stuff too, and tours with it.
Like you said, it's been a free thing. She allows you to be who you are, but you have to understand who she is first before you can put who you are into it sometimes. That's I'm speaking from the musician stuff, right? And as far as the live aspect, you know, it's like literally like from 0 to 60. So it's like, it's always energetic, you know, always reach sometimes for what can we make, what can we pull on that'll make this like, you know, just more, make the emotion a little bit more heightened on stage.
Yeah, she has a way of doing things that are, everybody knows Badu, how she gets down. But as far as my relationship with her, she's allowed me to write for her, which was kind of like, that was a biggie. I'm the only person. And so for her to allow me to do that, that means that there was a level of comfort and trust. And so in the music, same thing. If I'm creating this type of, if I'm creating a song like Evil Man, Thundercat understands that because I've been around him long enough and had enough conversation with him, and he falls right in. He understands the swag. So all of that, it's just gonna translate into the music. Shafiq and the Free Car dropped October 6th. Go get that in the stores right now. Plug Research. Thundercat Bruner, Stephen Thundercat Bruner. He also has an album coming out. And then the Sa-Ra Creative Partners album. I have to plug that. You logged into the sweetness, suite903.com. Stay locked. Out.